Hey everybody, Clesso here. Welcome back to Grand Arena Championships, Season 5, Week 4, Round 1. We are 8-1 going into this last week. I got to try to win out. There's technically, at 10-2, if you do most or all the feats, you can still make Kyber. I don't want it to come down to that, but you never know. I've got some straight up killers in my bracket this round, so this is gonna be a rough week. I need to at least go 2-1 and keep my fingers crossed that I've done enough in feats, even though I've ignored a couple of them, to make it. So let's get into the match today. I'll show you my defense, and I'll give you some thoughts on what I did, why I did. The histories have really proven to be, beneficial in terms of scouting and kind of seeing what your opponent's tendencies are. Sent my General Skywalker team and a Padme team. Normally I've been sending Darth Revan, but I'll explain that in a second. Down here I've got a Grievous team with Watt. You're used to seeing me use Watt on offense with my CLS. I'll explain that in a second. Then I got a Kira team with Nest. Back here I set my Jedi Knight Revan team and a Bounty Hunter team with Stormtrooper Han. Back here, I've got a Newt team and a Basti lead team. So when I was scouting my opponent this week, he had used the Grievous droid nuke team 100% of the time to counter Darth Revan. So I was fairly confident I wouldn't have to face a standard Grievous team. So I didn't want to set my Darth Revan then. So I set Padme. Hopefully that nuke team isn't as good on Padme, so he might be forced to do that. He also used General Skywalker 100% of the time to counter the opposing General Skywalker because his rebels weren't good enough. But he also used General Skywalker 100% of the time to counter Grievous with Watt. And since I knew I wouldn't have to, or potentially knew I wouldn't have to face a General Skywalker, I decided to set my Watt on defense and make him, really, struggle, hopefully, since he's comfortable using General Skywalker to counter both General Skywalker and Grievous with Watt. So that's why I did that. And then I was able to set my Jedi Knight Revan in back, because he's going to be forced now to use his Jedi Knight Revan, which is never comfortable versus a GG Watt team. So he's got some choices to make. He might have to mirror the Padme, which is never fun. I set a pretty tough defense in my opinion, and that leaves me a little light on offense, but we'll see what happens. I'll show you his defense. Up top, he's got a pretty pedestrian First Order team and a pretty good looking bug team. Down here, there's all his droids. He puts them with Newt and Dooku. I'm hoping that my standard Newt counter, which is bugs, still works just fine, even though all the droids are on there. We're going to find out, that's for sure. And then he's got this Night Sister team. This was a bit of a surprise to me because he's been using his Night Sisters solely on offense, kind of the same way I do, but he put them on defense. The good news is my troopers are faster. The bad news is it's still troopers versus Night Sisters, which can go wrong no matter how well they're modded. So I think I'm going to try that. I'll show you kind of what my plan is initially. So we got this First Order team. That's an easy JTR matchup. There's no Hux on there, which is weird. Because he's got a Gear 12 3-star Zeta Hux, but I've never tried JTR because everyone says that Zeta on Hux shuts it down, but judging from the history, a lot of people have been using JTR on that team and it still works just fine. I haven't tried it. Luckily, I don't have to find out whether it works or not because I was going to do it regardless. This is where it starts getting a little tricky. So judging from his history, there's going to be a Darth Revan team behind there without Bastila because he puts that with the EP team. So I got to save my Darth Revan and my CLS for those two teams. Then he usually places a Bounty Hunter team with Nest, so I'd like to try to save my Traya for that, and then usually a Karth team. and I'd like to save my First Order for that. But for all of that to happen, I need some pretty good stuff up here to work first. So I'm going to try my troopers. That's first and foremost. I need to see that that works. Then I need my Night Sisters to beat these bugs. As you can see, I'm kind of saving my Treya for last. That's kind of the idea, you know. And then I need my bugs to work here. All of these are kind of unknown things other than JTR versus First Order. That should be a layup. The rest of them, while they should work and do work, there is a bit of an RNG factor. It could go wrong and it could send me into a tailspin. So as clever as I thought my defense is, I might struggle a bit on offense, having to do a number of things that are not comfortable and can go wrong. But first and foremost, I think we need to try these troopers versus the Night Sisters, because we may need to pull our Treya out early. We will see what happens. Kind of need this to go right and go right well. So, without further ado, let's get into it. We'll keep our fingers crossed that everything works. That should work. So let's try the troopers first, and that'll give us a good baseline of where we're at. So let's pick the Night Sisters. Let's find our Night Sister. Or no. That'd be bad. Imperial Troopers versus Night Sisters. Okay, now I should go first. I looked at all the speeds. There's one kill. There's another kill. I'm gonna put this in airplane mode in case this goes south. I don't like that I got some stuns. He's got tons of potency on all these people. Alright. Yeah, this is going bad. Come on. Start assisting. Yeah, that's bad. Snowtrooper's really the linchpin in this, and him getting stunned is causing me a lot of problems. Usually my AoEs, yeah, this is gonna go bad. Okay. That's what I needed to know. Shoot. Okay. So, that did not work. That's bad news. Alright. Now, that did not work. So, we are in a bit of trouble. It's one of those scenarios where if they stun almost anyone other than Snowtrooper, I'm fine. But you count on Snowtrooper to do a lot of damage and do a bunch of AoEs back to back and kill them real fast. And it's just one of those things where they target the wrong person. That's the RNG factor I was talking about. So, now that failed, we need to go up here and use Night Sisters on bugs and see if that works. That's our only option now. So this has to work because now I have to use Treya. I'm gonna have to use Treya for the Night Sisters. So let's do this bug team and let's use our Night Sisters and keep our fingers, that works. Keep our fingers crossed. Alright. This could be very bad. Alright. That stun's pretty huge. We're waiting to put the plague out until after they clear. Let's do an AoE. Still stuck behind that taunt. We're gonna wait for plague. There. Now we'll put out plague. Let's get rid of the taunt. Go after Brood Alpha. There we go, stun. Big hit. Now we'll put Plague out. Hopefully that does its job. Another AoE. Let's do that. There we go. Another AoE. And let's do that. Okay, so that worked. That's good news. 57 damage with Night Sisters isn't too bad. Well, so that worked, thank God, because with our troopers already failing, that puts us in a bad spot. Now we might as well use JTR here and see what's in back. So let's do this battle. Wave him down. Go after officer. He's gone. Try to get. Try to get a stun. Get some burning going while he's hidden. Dispel. Crew has ability block, so I'm not too worried about him. Might as well just finish him off. Let's heal up a little bit. Big hit, he's gone. Let's wipe turn meter from him, go after Fox. He's gone. Eliminated Destiny. Big hit. Stun? Nope. Some more burning going. We just need that healing immunity from JTR before we can do too much. Let's wipe his turn meter down this time. Now we can start doing some damage. Let's heal again. Eliminated Destiny. Okay. Big hit. Stun. Big hit. 60. Okay. Easy peasy. Let's see what's back here. There's the Darth Revan and the Bounty Hunters. Oh, he put Watt this time with his Darth Revan, which is another, I did see that, and which was another reason why I didn't want to use my Padme. I forgot to mention that. He did have a tendency to put Watt on his Darth Revan team. So that was another reason why I wanted to save my Darth Revan and not use Padme, because otherwise you're pretty much guaranteed with Padme to only be able to get it down to Malak, and then you won't be able to land any debuffs, and you need that healing immunity from Anakin, which wouldn't be able to be applied. So this Bounty Hunter team is why I wanted to save my Traya, but that is not an option anymore, unfortunately. So unfortunately, now we're gonna have to use our Traya and hope that that works on these Night Sisters. Night Sisters can take out Traya too. If that goes bad, I might not be able to. I won't clear the board if that doesn't work. Let's go ahead and use our bugs on this new team. Let's keep our fingers crossed that this works. I haven't done this one before. Let's use our bugs. They're probably going to go first because Dooku's always super fast. Hopefully we can dispel everything. Alright, obviously we're going to go after B2. Let's do this. Pay the extortion. We already have ability block, so that's good. We're just going to keep going after B2. Once he's done, I'm going to feel a lot better. Okay, he's gone. Ability block there. Let's do that. Big hit. He's gone. Dooku has shock. Let's dispel everything. Get our first kill on Newt. Start taking off stacks here. We'll try to line up Spy's big hit on Dooku. Okay, this taunt. Taunt. That's what I want. So this isn't going to be good banners. Only 55. But we got through it on a first attempt. So we're going to keep a fingers crossed that we're able, everything else works from here on out. And he struggles a lot more than I do after I drop that one battle. Okay. Come on, I need you to work Traya. Let's find our Traya. Okay, need this one to work. Swap turn meter. Isolate. Shoot. Let's do one of these. Now the trick is keep zombie isolated and do not kill anybody until annihilate's up. Gonna fracture spirit because you can just do too much damage. Just too much. Let's do that. Get ability block. Remove the debuff there. Hit all these guys. Nobody has ability block. Let's just keep working on people. Do another this. Alright, now let's swap turn meter there. We got annihilate up. Let's get rid of let's just get rid of Taliesin this time. And we're back to just trying to not kill anybody. Held by hatred. Heal up a little bit. Nothing to remove. We'll just work on zombie for a little bit. Isolate again, reduce a cooldown. Nobody has ability block. Just use a basic. Do another drain life. Let's do that. Got that now. Let's get rid of Asajj this time. That'll get rid of all the AoEs, so we should be safe now. Nothing to remove. Fracture her again. Spirit does so much damage. Alright. Don't think there, that's perfect. Isolate. Give that there. Let's take out DACA. Now all we gotta do, kill Spirit a few times. 1. 2. Isolate. That's that. 30 seconds. "16 seconds to spare, never a doubt." Should have done that first. Then I could have used my troopers on that bounty hunter with Nest team. Alright, here's the EP team with Bastila. And Karth team, but he put Xeris on there. That's interesting. Okay, now the next hardest battle. Next hardest battle is going to be the Darth Revan team, obviously. I'm just going to go in with my full team. Let's make sure we're picking the right team now. Okay. Darth Revan. Let's pick our Darth Revan. You know what? While I check the speeds, maybe they were different at lock. Let's double check this. Only 320. Okay. This is, don't need any surprises. Okay, so I should be good. Still not gonna be able to land any debuffs on that Darth Malik. Alright, let's get into it. There's that. Let's shut everybody down. Everybody is that. Let's do that. Okay, he shut down. Let's try to get a big hit here. There we go. Okay, let's do that. That. Now it gets a little trickier. We can't land any debuffs really. Once he takes a turn, they're gone. Let's kill him. There we go. Okay, not too bad. Full 60. Okay. Okay. first. All right. Now we have this EP team with Badstilla. So. Gonna have to use CLS there. Let's do that. Let's find our CLS team. We're gonna target Badstilla first. We don't need a crazy turn meter train. Okay, she's gone. Let's give that to Chewy. Okay. Let's try to get a stun here. Wipe some turn meter. Let's do that. There we go. 56. Not great banners because of the Zep lead. Okay, this Karth team, which Zerus wasn't on there. So here's kind of a rub-a-dub-dub. I'm gonna have to use my first order team on this team. And I think the nest is pretty slow, which sucks. Highly tenacious, you know, only 24 speed, lots of tenacity. But we don't have much of a choice here. So might have to grind down that Karth team. We just want to clear. Okay. Let's do this. Let's pick our first order. This is another one I've never really done. I've only seen my buddy Zareth do it a bunch. First order on Nest. We're going to pray to God we don't time out. But I'll admit that I don't know exactly what I'm doing. Let's do this. Start the turn meter train. Stun. Let's get a big hit over here. Turn meter train. Move some turn meter. Nope. Hit him, keep the taunt going there. Big hit. Turn meter train. Stun him, he's driving me nuts. Big hit over here. There's one kill. Try to get a stun. Oh, just a death. I should have. That was stupid. Stun. He's stuck behind this taunt though. Big hit. Just use a basic. We got to get under this protection. That panda. Big hit. All right, now we can do some damage. Okay, he's gone. Let's stun nest now. Panda, big hit. Back over here. Let's try to remove some turn meter there. I wonder if this is enough. Nope. Stun. Go. Alright, now it's just going to be a matter of timing this. That should do it. Okay. Hopefully that's max banners too. Okay. 60 there. Now all we have left is this Karth team. And all we have left are EP and Ewoks, which are both good, but I don't have Thrawn, which sucks. And Zerus is on here, so she's going to be passively dispelling debuffs too, but I can't fracture. So I'm quite worried. This could be a mess. Probroid for sure. Empire. That and that. Okay. Let's get the turn meter train rolling here. Okay. Okay, we got target lock. We'll try to get some stuns. Okay. Don't want to get anyone under until I can get hopefully shock. Okay, I got shock. We're good. Ability block, nope. Okay, missions out of there. Let's kill Karth real quick. Still has shock. Get some more target lock out there. There we go. Okay. Let's just kill Zerus. I want to leave shock on there. No, it doesn't matter. There we go. Alright, so looks like we just had that one bad stumble on Night Sisters. That would have been nice if that would have worked. It would have been a nice, easy clear. Okay, so that's it. We full cleared. We did pretty well considering we screwed up on one battle. I'd like to have that one back. Only 1881. We're going to have to hope that we didn't leave too much wiggle room for our opponent tonight. He does have good lifetime banners, so he's highly skilled, but hopefully my defense proves to be quite successful. I think it will. I think we're okay. I'll let you know what happens in the comments in the next video. Please like, please subscribe. I'll see you in a couple of days in the next match. And thanks for watching. We'll do it again.